Welcome to the Afghan
and Gypsy
Wanderers. Thank you so much for your support and constructive criticism, and we want to thank you in advance for your future support. Today's episode we'll be talking about
How we met. And,
how I met him because
how I kind of ran into you at the gym.
how I let you run into me at the gym.
Okay. So, anyways, guys, it was, I think, it was one day throughout the week.
Dude, it was like 3 weeks ago.
Something like that.
Yeah, it was
we met like 3 weeks ago. We've been acting like we've been.
He's been acting weird. I'm sorry,
Oh,
guys.
shut up. Anyways, so I come into the gym and I'm ready to work out and I'm trying to bench press, and I come and I see this skinny kid there, barely lifting the bar, about to die, like, struggling,
I was
as if he was lifting
everything.
500 pounds. Like,
I was lifting 500 pounds.
he was dying. He was like,
I was like,
"Let
hey
me help
man,
you."
how much do you weigh? And he was like, I weigh 100 pounds. I was like, get on here, man. I need to max out today. And he literally got on there because he had nothing else to do.
Mm-hmm.
And I bench pressed him and his water bottle. He's like huge water bottle.
All right,
It's
sure.
like 25
No, what really happened was he was struggling. I felt bad. Then I seen he needed a friend. He didn't have any friends. He just
You
came.
added me on Facebook. I'm your only
Yeah, because
friend.
I got like 1,000 friends
Zero
on Facebook, and you
friends.
got
I
like
asked
zero.
him what's
bro.
wrong with it. I was like, what happened to you? And he said, well, it's not a new Facebook page. It's just I send out my friend request and I'm just waiting for them to respond.
Why you gotta tell everybody that, man? God. No,
Can
but-
you imagine sending out friend request
and just waiting, and like years go by and you have no friends.
Oh man,
That's one thing though. Nowadays, people they're what's the word?
virtual friends.
Yeah, they're virtual friends, and their whole life is virtual, and they don't really have any real friends.
No, they have real friends. It's just they're virtually real friends. Yeah.
I mean, compared to how many friends you have on Facebook, how many do you really know in person? How many are
I
really
know
gonna
all
be there
of them
when you
in
need
person.
them?
How many are they
there
going to
when
be?
they need-
Well, they're around the world, so I don't know. But I guess you're speaking in terms of if I'm in a bad mood, how many are going to be there? How many will I tell? Maybe 10. How many do
will
I
come?
have?
None.
Five. No, but not to get too far away from our main point is we wanted to tell you a little bit more about us, and so that's how we basically met at the gym, and we kind of got together, and I was like, man, he was like telling me a little bit about himself and about his heritage, and I didn't really have any close Gypsy friends before, and I had a few questions that I know a lot of you are thinking about, like, was goodwill made by gypsies? Did it come from the idea of it? Like, are they hoarders?
Is that all you ever think about is goodwill?
No, I'm just saying, like, that comes into your mind. You're like, gypsy,
we are not
goodwill,
hoarders.
hoarder, gypsy. Like, those things come into people's minds. So we're here to break stereotypes, is what I'm saying.
Okay, there's stereotypes that gypsies steal, that they.
Why is that? Do you know?
Bag.
Where did that come from?
Where did that come from? Well,
I
you know
have
what?
no idea.
I'm gonna tell you where that came from. Some of them do. Why? They have no other means, and at the same time, when we came
No
to
other
Europe,
source of income?
no other source of income.
Okay.
And when we came to Europe, they looked at us as outcasts, and they treated us like outcasts. They kept the gypsies on the outskirts. They didn't let them into the towns. They didn't let them buy food, work for them, nothing.
So you guys did what?
So all they could do was steal, so their family could survive.
Yeah.
Fortune tell, all these other things to make, a living for their family. But the problem is, over centuries, that became tradition to some, not all. Very small minority.
I made a list of all the things I brought with me today. And before you go, I will check off
Screw you.
just to make sure that the stereotypes aren't.
Gypsies are honestly, they're just people like everybody else trying to make it in this world. They've been persecuted a lot more than others.
Do you have statistics on that?
What do you mean? Yeah, I mean, during the.
Do you have statistics on that?
What you mean?
Like, do you have numbers of how many times they were persecuted and stuff?
I mean, I can tell you this: when we came to Europe, they were enslaved by. When they came through Transylvania, they were enslaved by the Transylvanians. They weren't allowed
Where
to.
is Transylvania? Because I watched the movie Hotel
Romania.
Transylvania. Have you seen it?
No.
It's like a vampire. It's pretty cool.
Yeah,
It's like
that's actually where the vampire word vampire came from. But anyways,
where the
from dampir, meaning not
Vampire?
gypsies. Yeah.
or dampir.
Well, originally it was dampir.
Dampir in
Yeah,
Russia they say vampire.
Yeah, and I think in Romania it's dampir, if I'm not wrong.
If you're wrong, just remember I said vampire is for Russia.
But
I don't want to be wrong with you.
anyways, when they came into Transylvania and Europe, they were enslaved. They weren't allowed to speak their own language. Sometimes they weren't even allowed to.
What is
be
your
together.
native tongue?
Our native tongue is a Indo-Aryan language. It's actually Sanskrit based.
So when you guys like, if I was to go out and see like a gypsy guy, would he come up to me and be like with an Indian accent?
No. Okay, think of this.
I'd be like, but you look white.
Think of this. Northwest Indians mixing with Europeans, Central Asians, Turkish people, and over a period of 1500 years, their language is going to change. It's going to be mixed. Their dialect is
Yeah,
going to
but
be
they
different.
also will look beautiful.
Which we do.
Which brings me to my
But anyways,
what happened to you?
Gypsies come from northwest India. They've been around in Europe for almost 1,000 years. About.
Where in India are you guys most concentrated in? Because I know
Rajasthan, Punjab area.
in Europe.
Oh, you said India.
I said India. I meant Europe. Why can't you read?
In Europe, Balkan region.
Balkan region.
Yeah,
Okay.
like former Yugoslavia, Bulgaria, Hungary, Romania.
I know
Russia.
the boxer, the famous boxer. He went crazy not too long ago. But
Which one?
Tyson Fury, I think he is a gypsy.
I don't
And
know.
there's a lot
I
of
think he might be an
stories.
Irish traveler, bro. There's a difference. People get it confused.
Don't give him too much information. I feel like I'm confused. I'm sitting next to you.
Gypsy. Well, the term gypsy, it actually isn't the proper term for my people. Gypsy.
What does gypsy mean?
Gypsy means someone who came from Egypt, which we did not. They assumed we did because we were dark colored.
Dark colored. You guys danced like them? Like, let me see your
Similar.
belly dance.
Later. Later.
All right, that's how much information you guys gonna get out of him today.
Yeah, because you won't
As
let
you
me
can
give you any
see,
more.
as you can see, a walking encyclopedia on gypsies right here, I wanted you guys to enjoy this video and look forward to more videos in the future, and maybe I'll share some stories about the Afghans and how we did not mistreat you guys.
Well, you didn't.
Because we, as in me and my family, did not. Anyways, thank you so much for everything.
Please subscribe, like, comment,
And share with your friends. Just word of mouth, enunciate.
support us, and we will do our best to give you the best entertainment and stories and news that you guys can get.
And if you guys have any questions on anything that related to Gypsy or Afghans, and you want to share it with us, and you want other people to know, just shoot us a message or an email, and we'll try to incorporate it in our next video.